We want an end update. Mojang, here's free insurance in Minecraft. That's right, the Claims Adjuster add-on was released this week, and it's promoted by Ice Cube.
I'm Ice Cube, and this is my ice cubicle, and I'm here to insure your cubes. So if you left the gas after dismounting your happy gas, or you just straight up died, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Please hang up and try your call again.
It hurts.
So why does this exist, and does it have anything to do with Minecraft Live's announcement this week? And indeed, why is it that this week in particular, people believe an end update is coming? I guess that last question could be answered by literally anything. There could be a light breeze happening in Sudan, but more seriously, there is something I want to go into today, and so this is Q&A Saturday, where I answer your questions, such as this one from My Moldy Chungus. Yo, what a birthday present to me! Minecraft Live on my birthday. This is in response to the leaked date of September 22nd. However, I've got some bad news from you, and I'm not going to deliver it myself. Instead, that one Englishman can, although actually he's got a British flag, so he looks like that one British man, but he says that I don't think the date is true because September 22nd is a Monday and every Minecraft Live has happened on a Sunday. This isn't true. Every Minecraft Live since they switched the formula, and even a lot of them before then, have happened on Saturdays, and so a Minecraft Live on a Monday would be a weird event. This plus the fact that it's been on the website for 6 months now are pretty good reasons not to believe it, and then I would also say that we were expecting the copper drop on the 16th of September. It's possible it comes on the 23rd or even the 30th, but still, those are all the reasons you shouldn't believe it. The reasons you might believe it are the fact that, well, Minecraft have moved to a seasonal drop system, one every season, and so if they were going to have 2 Minecraft Lives a year, spacing them exactly 6 months apart, a day after the spring equinox and I think the autumnal equinox, basically the exact regular days in the year, because June 22nd or June 21st and December 21st are the longest and shortest days in the years, so you could believe that they're going for something, but we won't know until Minecraft officially announces, because all they've done so far is request clips. I'm considering, by the way, sending in the clips of me dying over and over again as I desperately try to make the sky igloo seed work. I did that on Christmas Day, it was a lot of fun. One of my favourite memories from the last year, but if you have any of your clips, you can submit them, which is my theory as to why they have hired a Hollywood actor to promote this add-on.
So send me, Ice Cube, a video of your Minecraft mishap and file a cube claim today.
Because in response to every death that has come in, it's been Ice Cube denying their claim. Better luck next time, because this claim is denied. We're not going to hold your hand when we say this. Denied. Your claim is denied, but we hope you learn from your mistakes. And so either this is a very witty take on the American healthcare insurance industry, or this is actually because they want to get a bunch of clips of deaths that they can use, maybe for Minecraft Live, the same way they're requesting clips of your positive moments to go in the show. Is that what's happening here? I certainly believe so, but now is a good time for me to actually issue an important correction. I know that on this channel I do a lot of news things, and so sometimes I make mistakes, and I think it's important to own up and confess those mistakes, and so I'd like to bring out Blue Screen 99's comment. Fabulous is not new, it's been here for a long time, plus vibrant visuals are very likely to be coming to Java, shaders are very popular on Java, and it is very possible. So the first part of this comment is true. Fabulous graphics are something that I've never known about on Java, bizarrely enough. I've always thought fancy was the top, but apparently in 1.16 they changed it. But what's weird is they added fabulous graphics in 1.16, but haven't done anything with them since. So here is what it looks like with fancy graphics, and here is what it looks like with fabulous. In case you're curious about the difference, it just means that when you see certain things through glass, effects will actually fully show, because translucency is fully recognized in fabulous, but not in fancy graphics, but that is the entirety of it so far. It almost seems like they were going to work on an exclusive higher-end graphics setting for Java, and then they decided to end development on it, which is relevant because, as Lucian Light says, please tell me this is the first steps towards an end update, and this is referring to the end flashes that you can see. If you haven't seen those yet, here's what it looks like. If you haven't seen that yet, when you play the end on the Java edition, you'll now spot that there is this big purple flash in the sky, which is meant to be their version of what now happens in Vibrant Visuals, which is actually an interesting correction of this comment, which said that Vibrant Visuals is coming to Java. This is sort of true, but also sort of not. It seems like they want to bring the feature patches of vibrant visuals to Java, but they don't want it to be one big toggle like it is on Bedrock. Why do I bring this up, you say? Well, it's because of the fact that this end flash being the first thing they bring over to default Minecraft Java is an interesting decision, right? It's almost like they felt like having a brand new end flash was the most important part of this entire update from vibrant visuals, which makes it seem like they were doing something in the end anyway, and yeah, that's, I think, a lot of hopium. I do think that there is something worth saying about the fact that the first feature they decided to bring over from vibrant visuals wasn't the textures and the shadows that follow your skin perfectly, as opposed to these goofy little circles that follow you around. It wasn't any of the beautiful lighting, but instead it was just the fact that the end is flashing. I think you could probably explain that away by saying this is probably the least intensive thing they could do, but it's interesting, right? Mojang know that if they want to please the community, as they have put a lot of effort into doing recently, they could certainly just update the end, and so are they going to? Well, the answer certainly seems like it might be the opposite because of this article that Minecraft put out. Oh, actually, sorry, that's from the future. I'm not meant to share that yet. So as far as we know, there is no hard evidence. There's just a lot of soft evidence. And so if you don't believe in the
Mo's scale,
then obviously that means there's loads of great hard evidence about an end update. And speaking of soft and hard, I had an interesting comment from Tricks4Kicks, which I wanted to share, even though no one liked it or replied to it, but they say, I think you can have a forever world and still have side piece worlds. This is my genuine and full belief. I think that the idea of starting a new world every time you play Minecraft, it's something that you can give into every now and then if you want to, but it's really important to have that long-term forever world too. It's exactly like how, you know, outside of, you know, romantic entanglements, we don't say that you have a forever friend or you have a friend that you're married to and so you'd better not see any other friends, but you probably have a few friends that you're much closer to than the rest, and that's just kind of okay. We have level 1 friends, level 2 friends, we have acquaintances, we have people that we met once and that we'd ask for a desperate favor, but we definitely reward them if we were going to ask for something big, and so in the same way, you need to understand that your Minecraft worlds can follow a similar hierarchy, if you want them to at least. Speaking of a similar hierarchy, the post of searching treasure might be in this update, because in the Java changelog, they said there's one last feature before feature complete. There is a lot of people crab posting right now, believing the crab is definitely going to be in the next update. However, the bad news is that Mojang did say they're not currently looking at any other mob vote losers, and also, if you read the one final feature to announce, it's from Snapshot 25W33A, the same one that has those end flashes, by the way, but they say specifically here, we have one final feature to announce, and it involves a very cute interaction between the copper golem and the iron golem. In fact, they show it in the image directly above, and then they even say, with this, all features for our third game drop of 2025 are now in testing, and we'll start working on the next game drop, which we are excited to tell you about soon. So, obviously this is doubling down on the Minecraft Live thing, but it is worth mentioning that they do specifically say no more features in Snapshot 25W33A, which means that the next snapshot, the one coming out next Tuesday, I mean, technically they can remove features still, right, if they want to, but I should stop hinting about that because I don't want my Minecraft Illuminati card to be revoked. So instead what I'll say is the fact that, yeah, instead we are now expecting just to see minor tweaks and changes. We know of one of those coming to Bedrock, but what else are they going to tweak as we move towards the final release? And indeed, if they really look like they're finished next week, then that's a sign the update is coming out sooner and that we might be getting Minecraft Live even sooner too. That certainly is the next big event I'm excited for, because the last drop of the year, I mean, it's the, you know, this is the first full year they've been doing drops. They could go absolutely massive with this and give us a fourth dimension, although, you know, I hear there's space for a third dimension these days, but I think also they could go any other number of ways with their long-term initiatives, or they could just say, oh yeah, this is going to be another smaller drop than you've expected. The copper drop was so big, so we're bringing things down a scale. We do not know until we know, I guess, which is true for all knowledge, if you really think about it. Speaking of all knowledge, I would love to just respond to some of the comments I've been getting recently, because the first one was from the other guy, which was saying, if you are going to survive without leaving a cave, a trial chamber is actually the best structure to find because you get more stuff than inside a mineshaft. This is true, and if you play the spawn inside a cave seed, one, you spawn on the surface now, annoyingly, but two, if you actually go to that same cave, there's a trial chamber now, which makes everything so much easier. So if you want to survive underground, trial chambers do make it a lot better. They give you food, they give you wood, they give you all the goodies. But also, I got this comment that I just wanted to bring up because We Lucky Few says, can't wait for the full vid, and I don't know how to break it to them, them because unlike a lot of shorts, which might be teasers for future content, sure, or at least trialing something out to see if it's, like gonna go well, instead, Can I Beat Minecraft Without Leaving the Cave is a video I uploaded on July 30th, 2023. It's more than 2 years old at this point, and I just wanted to give an update because so many people have been enjoying watching it in short form. I just wanted to give the update that I lost the world when I moved my PC. I haven't been able to find it, and so it means that all of the progress I made since then, towards 200 days and another recap, it's all gone, and that is a little tragic, but yeah, thankfully, it seems it was one of my lesser popular survival challenge series, so I feel like I just about got away with it. But in case you've been searching this whole time like Twigcat, when is Caveman coming back? We'd have to start again from scratch. Speaking of starting again from scratch, Minecraft I enjoyed this comment saying, Minecraft's running into the same issues that 4J Studios used to run into while making the games for multiple versions. Very, very true. I also wanted to point out they have been subscribed to the channel for 6 years, so thank you, Jinxie as a Burke. But for the final question today, I want to answer this question from Memory Palace because they say Reforge has way more transparency than Hytale ever did. I guess that's not a question, huh? I guess really when you dive into Q&A Saturday, people don't leave questions in comments anymore because to leave a question is to be sincere, and people don't like sincerity on the internet because the more you open yourself up, the more you realize that the world can attack you. Whereas if you just leave a comment that is entirely disdainful, even if you're wrong, you can say, haha, I was just being funny after all. And so I'm going to have to respond to this comment as if it's a question because Reforge has way more transparency than Hytale does is actually a truth, and it's one of the things that I really want to share about the game because someone asked me recently, someone in my close personal life was like, what is going on with Reforge these days? Are they still working on that, or did that go the way of Hytale? And the answer is because it's so public, we know they have a new studio in Edinburgh. That means they're trying to attract new talent, I would assume. Also, the game is currently playable for anyone in what's called the Reforge Pioneer program. Basically, if you have an Xbox Series X and S, you can actually join to play the game as it's being developed. They're currently on Title Update 4, and again, love calling them title updates. I don't know why it's only 4J that does it, but I love the fact that they are actively working on new features and bringing the game together, and it's a fun little update for the other, studio that you might not have followed in a while. But yeah, to summarize, Minecraft is currently working on their Minecraft Live presentation with the winter drop of 2025 being on the line. Will they announce anything in it? Just one feature? A lot of features? We don't know. What we do know though is that Ice Cube seems to have some relation. Is he going to be hosting the show, or indeed was he just there to get a bunch of clips for people's deaths? Indeed, does that itself imply that there's going to be a feature they want to show off that could prevent a lot of those deaths? There's a little bit of a theory craft going on there, but all I know is that we're going to get a lot more information when they officially announce it, which will also give us all of the clues about when copper will be in the game. Because for all the things people are saying about the copper drop and lazy or, too many this or that, I am looking forward to having copper torches, copper lanterns, and maybe even the odd copper bar in my world. And if you are as well, then good news, it's coming soon. Otherwise though, I hope you all enjoyed the video, including that absolutely beautiful background gameplay. It is from my Let's Play, and yes, there will be another episode on Monday. I'm going through a phase of enjoying trying things out with that series, and hopefully you're enjoying watching them. And otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this one. Like it, subscribe, or whatever you do to videos you like, or just have a good day. That would be the best thing you can do for you and for me. But yeah, have a great one. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.